Well, how you doing out there? Been in Canada now for about 6 weeks now, and I have to say I'm loving every minute of it so far. Work's been good, getting plenty of miles in. Today's been a bit of a quiet day. Chuck's been in the workshop. Cut little minor things that need repairing, i.e. the wheels or the wheel alignment was totally out. Found out that they've done a safety check or some before I started, and something to do with suspension. I don't know, but they tell me, I can't remember now. A little bit technical. Something wasn't tight as it should be, and it put the wheels out of alignment. So that's all sorted, so pretty much the day gone. Time I got to sort it, there's no load, so I'm offloading, well, probably in the morning now. Well, I'll be going, I've got absolutely no idea, won't know until tomorrow. So, yeah, I was sort of thinking the other day I was driving, about my move and, and about the dream, and so far, it's pretty much as I expected. The downside thing is I probably won't be going to the US as much as I thought I was going to. Things have changed. But if I do get my permanent residency, I can always find a company that will send us more south of the border. But things have changed. Things can change again. But I was sort of thinking while I was driving down there what I like about Canada and the Canadians, and what I found I like about this country is the fact that they seem to be proud of who they are, and they're proud of their heritage, their culture, their country, without being too loud about it, I suppose. And it's the complete opposite of what it's like in Britain. In Britain, if you sort of like, oh, I'm proud to be British or I'm proud to be English, you automatically seem to be knocked down as being a fascist Nazi, especially by the do-gooder liberals that seem to be running the country over in Britain anyway. There's nothing wrong with being proud of who you are. There's nothing wrong with that. You can be proud of who you are and proud of your country. It doesn't make you that you have to hate. Being proud of your country doesn't make you hate other people. That is just ignorance and stupidity. But we've got too many people that have, in Britain, that seem to think that being proud of your country means you hate everyone else, and you must, we must feel sorry, apologise for everything that Britain has done in the past, and the empire, etc., etc., etc. No, okay, maybe the empire wasn't such a great thing. I don't know. We had an empire, we haven't anymore. And I don't see why we should apologise for the empire that we had. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. I mean, and also, driving along and you see the Canadian flag being flown, or not just because I don't think just because of the Olympics that I had over here, the Winter Olympics in Vancouver, but you go to the Husky truck stop and they have an absolutely huge Canadian flag flying. You see them outside of build houses, on top of cars, and then they don't get knocked for it. And I think that's good. Canada certainly seems to have embraced multiculturalism. But then again, I don't think it's been forced on them like it has been in Britain. That's the difference. The Canadians embrace everyone else's culture, and it works for them. But in Britain, it's sort of forced on you, forced to accept other people's culture at the expense of your own. And I think at the end, I don't agree with multiculturalism. Personally speaking, that's my own personal view. It doesn't work in Britain. It's been proven that, and I don't think it ever will. It works in Canada, but I think that's the way the Canadians are. But going back to the flag flying issue, you get stories, and it's, and I know people that it's happened to, that they've been told to stop flying the flag of Britain, the Union flag or the flag of St George, because it offends the immigrants in the country. Well, I'm an immigrant in another country. I'm an immigrant in Canada. So these lefty liberal views that a lot of councils and people in high places in Britain that run councils and seem to be running the bloody country, under their theory then, I should be offended by the Canadian flag. I'm not, but I should be under their theory, you know. Under the theory of these lefty liberals that, you know, foreigners will be offended by the flag of the country they're living in. So I should be offended every time I see the red and white with the red maple leaf flag. I should be offended by that. I'm not. All you Canadians out there, before you think I am, I'm not. You know, I personally think you should have the Union flag in the corner, but it should be called Royal Canadian. No. No, but no, I'm not offended by that. I don't, and I think looking back in Britain, I don't really think that the Indians and the Pakistanis and the Bangladeshis and all that, on the whole, or any foreigner that living in Britain, on the whole, is offended by the Union flag. It's just some jumped up liberal hand-wringing pillock sitting in an office in a country which happens to be white and, you know, has pictures of Che Guevara on his bloody wall and, you know, saying, I think they will be offended by the flag of the Union, you know, the Union flag and the flag of St. George. Oh yeah, they will be offended by that. Yes, they will be offended by that. So I will tell every white person and every British person and every English person that if they fly the flag, they are right-wing Nazi fascists. And so, what happens? The National Front, the BNP, hijack the flag of the country and use it as a political tool. The only way to get it back from the right-wing extremists is to get rid of the bloody liberals, I think. I don't know. What do you think? But, yeah, I'll get slightly political, yeah, you know. But it's true, though. I'm sorry, but I'm proud. I'm English. I was born and bred in England, and I'm proud to be English. You know, it's just a shame that I have to sort of leave the country and be allowed to say that I'm proud to be English. You know, I said it because otherwise, you know, in England you get knocked down a bit as a Nazi, which I ain't a Nazi because the Nazis were a socialist party and I don't believe in socialism. So it's like when people call Nick, what's his name, the BNP leader, Nick Griffin, a Nazi. Again, he ain't a Nazi. Nazis were the National Socialists. Well, socialism is on the left of politics. Nick Griffin, I think, is on the right of politics. But no, going back to what I was going to say, I love Canada so far. The roads could be better. The driving could improve, I think, if I've got any fault to say about the Canadians. Definitely the roads could do with him lot of improvement, I know that much. But apart from that, no, I mean the Canadians are, the ones I've met, are generally warm, welcoming, friendly people. And I've been made to feel welcome here. The snow's pretty going in Saskatchewan. Though actually it's been snowing, it's snowing. I haven't even had any beer yet. Oh, Christ. It's been snowing the past couple of days, but you know, they mention that in the brochure, and they mention the sun. They don't mention the mud that comes after the snow. They keep that one quiet, very quiet about, you know, the mud pile of these sort of spring. So no. So anyway, that's my little rant about patriotism. The liberals over with. So stay safe out there, and well, be safe. Take care. See you all later.